Hey up, I'm Fu, and welcome back to another episode of RimWorld. Last episode was a bit of a slow one. Don't know how this episode is going to go, but we'll see. Once again, I will be doing a few jumps throughout the episode just to help speed things along. So let's get started, shall we? Now, as I did mark last episode, we have got the wooden table set up. It's in the same location as last time, but no one has got around to building it. We do have the wood, so I might actually grab maybe Bertha to work on the table. Just actually double checking, your skill in construction is a 5. It's not a very good quality table if we do that, and your construction's a 15. Oh, wait. Bertha. Nope. Jabear's going to be making the table, because you're just going to make a very ugly one. Bertha at least can, make a quality table. Let's see. Let's see how this turns out, this long table. And it says normal quality. I was hoping for something better than that, but at least people can eat at a table, and that deals with one mood debuff. Now, another thing I probably should have got around to doing in the previous episode, but I just let it be for the time being, it wasn't Bertha, Jabear. Since Jabear now has a lover of Y, we should give them a double bed bedroom. And originally my plan was to put them up here, but that wall is yet to be finished. So what I probably will do is mark this room to be theirs. So that was, who was it? Bertha and Y. So mark for, let's see, set owner for Bertha. Okay, that's already your room, and Y. There we go. Oop, a few fires around the place. We don't have to worry too much. And it looks like we have nearly got all the hill route has nearly finished as well. Really great to see that harvest. I may at that point do a bit of manual poking and get them to harvest at ASAP, because I'd hate to lose the hill route, because it does take a very long time. Growing time 6.5 days. That's actually not too far off the smoke leaf. Yep, 6.84. Interesting. Well, when we do get the hill route, it means we'll get a bit of medicine around the place. Don't know if we'll have the storage at this rate, because we're running out of space. We'll have to see what we decide to do. Oh, a bit of fire. It's still raining, so it should burn itself out. And yep, it does. Excellent. Phew, that's one less thing to worry about. Well, it looks like it's time for another jump, and we'll see what work people can get done. That's a little odd there. Just noticed this area isn't actually roofed. I hope I haven't marked it to be unroofed, or maybe it should be close enough to a wall for a roofing area. So let's see what we can do here. Clear build roof. No, we want to expand it to just right along here, because we want a roof there. Might as well expand this to the inside area. Not that that's going to be an issue given that it's under a mountain. But there's no harm in just marking it to be done anyhow. There we go. Should be fine. So I don't know when people are going to get around to it, but eventually they'll put a roof on it. It's not a big issue because this whole area is still unfortunately open, but we'll deal with it. I'm going to clear, whoops, wrong one, clear the roofed area. There's no roof there, unfortunately. And yep, that's still yet to be built. Yeah, a lot of things are meant to be done. We'll have to find out a bit later on what we're going to do about it. Well, you probably guessed, you probably saw the mistake last episode, but why I wanted to sleep with Jabear, not Bertha. That's my fault there, so I'm going to reassign the bed ASAP. Bertha, that's not your bed anymore, it is now Jabear's bed. There we go. That fixes it up, and then Bertha will be able to find their own bed. I'm going to probably just assign Jabear's bed to Bertha. So let's see, set owner, and we go to Bertha. There we go. That fixes up that mistake. Oh, I'm only human. So this is what I'm planning to do now. As much as I'd love to wait around, because I've mentioned before that one of my things that I like, well, I have a tendency to do, well, I used to have a tendency to do, I don't know if I still do it now, but I would get to a point in the game where I would pause and just pull my resources. In some sense, the raid has forced me to do that. No components means there isn't too much I can do. That said, would you guys stop smoking, please? Oh well, you can smoke. The other thing is I can build a few tables for apparel, because we do have a few issues. Everyone's got an issue. Oh. Well, I can still put the table down. It doesn't really mean too much, unfortunately. That requires 3 components. Ooh, that's not happening. And 75 wood. Can we build this one out of stone then? Let's see, it's a hand tailoring bench. No, you can't. You can only build it out of steel. Well, I'd rather you build this out of wood if anything else. So we'll place it there, and we'll make sure to get a chair as well. So a chair is... whereabouts is a chair? Chair is a furniture, dining chair, and also it's out of wood. 60 wood. It's a fair amount, but, you know, maybe that'll be of some use to us. So, the other thing I was thinking about is trying to see if we can... oh, Kevlar Helmet. Well, that was a bit of a disappointment. Well, where was it going? So I was considering that I was going to see if I can pull some more steel, and then we're going to call the traders in and see if we can do a big trade with them. It does mean I probably might end up selling a lot of the, well, what is it, all the food, just even raw food, just for the sake of it. See, because we're going to spend 600 to call in a trading caravan. That's a lot of money to spend. And I'm not really keen on the idea, I'd admit that much. I'd rather wait around, because it's easier to wait, or at least I have the patience to wait around. Considering this is a bit of a let's play of oh my god. Well, considering this is a little bit of a let's play of sorts, I suspect other people may not have the same patience as I do. For some things, of course. Do we have any fire risks at all? Doesn't look like it. Okay, well, that can continue burning down. I didn't spot that before. That's probably half the reason why I'm stuttering around a bit with the frame rate at times. Oh well. So as I pointed out, I was, hopefully Jabir, you're, yeah, digging the compacted steel, cool. Yeah. Goal is that we have a lot of steel around the place before we call in a trading caravan. Now I'm just seeing, we also will need some wood. How's that fire? It is raining. Yep, the rain has definitely helped her. And Cassandra is still quiet. I don't trust her. Something is going on. And I'm not looking forward to when it does actually happen. When the next raid happens. Don't know if she's planning a big one or she's apologising for the previous one. Because it did pretty much, if we double check the, where is it? History? It's that big drop. We're only just starting to get back up to where we were before. It's actually a pretty steep climb. Huh, I'm proud of that. I guess that's one thing I can be proud of. Yes, so that big drop I don't think was intentional. I don't think the game engine intended for that, which is why it is holding off currently. But let's see if we can find a few more trees. I did say that I was planning to put a tree field or a field of trees down here, but I haven't got around to that, unfortunately. I mean, it only takes like 5 seconds, but I'm a good procrastinator. So I'm just going to find some trees, mark them to be chopped. I believe that's actually part of growing anyhow. Chopping trees, or no, plant harvesting, sorry. But I will mark these to be harvest. Yeah, 13%. We're not going to get any wood from that, unfortunately, but just flag them anyhow and get someone out here. So you're harvesting steel, yep. Going to play horseshoes. Okay, get someone who's assigned to plant cutting. I'm guessing it's only one person now. Plant cutting. Okay, Tashi, you are meditating. How about this? Can you just haul in the herbal medicine first? Yeah. It's better that we keep some around the place. And food, can you also haul in the herbal medicine? Yep. Excellent. So Tashi, you'll drop it down. Well, I think you've already done that. You're going to go and pray. Well, you can pray later. First things first is you can cut these trees for us. Get a bit more wood around the place because, I mean, I think I've said this on previous times. We had so much wood. I'm like, yeah, we won't do any more chopping. It'll last forever. And then we run out of wood. Same thing with the food. Oh, can we do... Come on. Still more chopping to be done. No running away. So we need, what is it, 60 for the chair, and I think we even need, we need a lot, 80 or something for the table itself. So that's 2, that's, yeah. A few more trees, keep going. I'm going to do maths live in my head while talking, that's probably a bit of a bad idea. Keep chopping these trees, get enough wood. And, yeah, haul the wood in. Didn't haul enough, I'm just going to be annoying and just wake people up. Prioritize hauling it, and haul that in. I think that's enough people to get it done. We'll see. The other thing I should consider about is getting a path as well, just so people don't have to walk along the dirt, because I believe that is causing people to take a bit of time, causing us to waste time when that's happening. Jabez's pretty fast walker. You haven't been hurt at all. You are weakened only slightly though, 93. It's not too bad, but it's not as good as it could be. So let's see. Also, was it Jabez was the excellent constructor? Whereabouts are you? Yeah, construction. So I think it's time that you work on the table. It means we'll be able to focus back on some clothing for people. I mean, not any clothing of any good protection, but it's still something. And, okay, so why is building the rest of the dining chair? And Jabez, what's going on? You have a melee of 12 and you don't have a weapon. That said, I don't think we have any melee weapons around. Did you drop it or something? You probably did, didn't you? Or double check, does everyone have weapons? Bertha can fight. No, she can't. Incapable. And why doesn't have a weapon? Did everyone drop their weapons or something? What's going on? So you're shooting skill of 12, 10, 10, 7. Okay, so 12. So you are definitely going to equip the sniper rifle because it's very useful. Being able to pick people off at a range. And Jabez, I think you're still melee, but you had a shield, so I'll leave you to be at the moment. Fu doesn't even have a weapon. This is really odd. Well, let's give you the pump shotgun. Probably a bad idea with a skill of 4. And Tashi, you have a skill of 10 with passion. So might as well give you the survival rifle. I think that'll work out best. And yep, we're actually doing the hunting now. Yeah, that makes sense. Because no one was doing the hunting because no one actually had a weapon. Surprised they didn't try to beat it with their fifths. Don't think I've altered any priorities or anything to prevent them from doing that, but anyhow. Also, can we kill that chinchilla? Chinchilla. Chinchilla? Chinchilla. There we go, it's been marked. Someone will get around to it, but it does mean we have the meat. So, other thing. Now, it's been put here to cook simple meals. The thing is, we should be able to cook fine meals. So if we put the fine meals up and, say, keep 10 fine meals around. Yeah, because, I mean, we still do run the risk of food poisoning, I think, from temperature issues and a bad cook. But having 10 fine meals around, also remembering to not use, under meat, not use, where is it? Not megatherium, but the insect meat. Because people hate it. Yeah, that's it. So that should be fine. There we go. So they won't use the meat. They will need to refuel the stove. Do we have the wood? Oh, God, we have a lot of food here. Someone needs to go on a mass cooking spree. I can't spot any wood. Well, we got these two done, so how about this? One thing we can do is add bills for everything. This is going to take a while, so we'll be back in just a second. With that all set up, people will get around to it, but I'm curious because we do talk about tattered apparel. So what is it that they're wearing? And then I'll make sure to prioritize that up higher. So it could possibly be the jacket or the armor vest. I don't know if the armor vest is causing it. It is 2.1% quality. But synthetic jacket, synth thread jacket, shoddy 18%. And I'm also going to assume the pants as well. So the jacket and the pants I'll make sure to prioritize. Because remember, people do it in order. So the jacket will, jacket all the way up to the top. And also make sure to do the pants as one of the other things. So here's the pants, we'll push them up. It's a little hard to see with all these jobs in order. Make Parker, what was it? Jacket, pants, I guess a shirt would probably be better to push up. So we'll push the t-shirt. Looks like we've already got 5 though. Let's see, I'll probably put the cowboy hat down. Duster, Oh, I think we'll move this one up. And also t-shirt can move up above the cowboy hat. Yeah, there we go. So people will get it done eventually, and they'll be able to use any of the materials. It's nice that we have a lot of cotton around the place. So that's something that we can use. Yeah. Seems like also a lot of hauling needs to be done. What's hauling? Yeah, that should also be done. Yes, Bertha is doing it. Excellent. You know, it's almost tempting to get the megatheriums back in this area. Honestly. Yeah, just to let them eat some of the food. Otherwise, it's just going to go rotten outside in the rain. Because we don't have the space for it. This is really odd. I'm not used to not having the space for it. The other thing is to put it into the body room, or to remove these bodies and dump them outside. So, no more bog bodies. Or, let's see, we do have another room. Its cooling is going to be an issue though. It's only 5 degrees there though. I wonder, is there something better we can do? It's still stuck open. Oh well, someone just needs to walk through it. Yeah, we have enough food for a bigger colony. Well, how about this? I'm going to let people haul it, and then I'm going to call on the traders, and we're going to see what we can do. I think that's probably going to be the best thing. And with that, we've finally run out of space. We don't have any space to put this meat. You may have just saw it before, but no place to store it. Simple thing would be to store it in this room, which I will probably just do that for the time being. Just so we have the space for it, because we don't have the space. Never thought this day would come, anytime soon, at least. Guess can we push it down? No, looks like we'll do it to... Yeah, that'll be fine. So what we'll do is we're going to copy the same settings that we have up here. So storage, wait a second, copy, and then we're going to paste the settings. There we go. So it means that people will be able to store things down there. Let's see, Tasha, can you at least haul the bird meat in? Yeah, I think it's going to go to waste, unfortunately, but yeah. So, Fu, are you our best talker? I keep thinking you are, but I don't think you are. Social of 5, 7, 3, 5, 7. So actually, Jabert is who should be doing the talking. Don't know if it's going to help reduce the price of getting a trading caravan in, but maybe worth a try. So we have Cool Village at the Hill, Cool Abode of the Mongoose, Visit of the Scorpion. I think Village of the Hill would be best. And here's a thought as well. We haven't had any attacks since, yeah, so it's still 600. Okay, here it goes. And, oh, we can actually choose. Well, not combat, exotic goods, pirate merchant. I'm just sort of thinking. We'll do bulk goods and see if we can get our money back. Hopefully we'll have a few few components with them. And disconnect, there we go. So it should be coming sometime soon. Now I just realised as well, when I changed, when I upgraded to 5, I can't remember having attack on 5 yet. So hopefully I've done things right. I will double check. Actually, is it review scenario help? Yeah, that still doesn't tell me. I don't know if we can see what difficulty this has been set to. Let's see, difficulty is rough. It's rough and we still have no attacks. Curious. Curiouser and curiouser. Oh well, I'll just let that be, and hopefully the trading caravan gets here in some time. With that, another time lapse. Oh, that was pretty fast. Marriage is on. Y and Jabert have accepted the marriage proposal, so we may actually get a marriage in this episode. How about that? Our colony has 2 marriages and no raids in how many episodes now? Something's going on. I will double check as well. Where was it? It was on one of these tabs. History. Does say difficulty rough. But I'm not seeing any difficulty right now. Major threats 17, enemy raids 15, colonists killed. Yeah, that actually works because we lost one person at the start who was off the map. Yeah, that's right. Okay, what are you doing for your hunting cassowary? I guess that's fine. We don't really have the storage place. Yeah, because this meat is probably going to go rotten because it's not frozen. I wonder if we open this door open, keep this door open. Let's see. You walk up here. This should at least drop the temperature down a little bit. Yeah, it is. It's slowly doing it. The idea is that we drop the temperature down. Maybe we can just keep it... Oh, it's 17 there. That's still not good enough. I wonder what we're going to have to do about it, because we don't have the space. That was a last meal because we have no wood for the fuel stove because people aren't doing the right things. Now, I have tried to alter the settings, but things are not... It's not working quite how I expected. Now, I've done manual priorities, but I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to set this, do plant cutting up to 1, see if they actually chop the wood. Seems like I'm always having to go back and forth in changing these numbers just to force them to get some of the work done in a relative time. Oh my god. Compacted machinery, whereabouts? All the way in there. Oh, thank you, we found some finally. And the caravan is still yet to come, and it cost us 600 gold. That was daylight robbery, honestly. So that looks like a reasonable scene. That is really awesome to see. Okay, so we need to prioritize these components very carefully. Very carefully indeed. So what is it that we want to focus on? I'm thinking, so that was, what's that? 2, 4, 6, 8. Don't think there's any more. No, that was all of it. So we got 8 components just then. 8 components plus the 2 we have, that gives us 10. Okay, what's next? Now we do need to, in order to get all the way up to, whereabouts is it? Component assembly. High-tech research bench. High-tech research bench was already 10 components. And we got so much food. Oh, this is a nightmare. I think building the coolers and batteries is probably going to be the best thing we can do with the components, because if we lose the food then we can't sell it, and it is a lot of food. Oh my god, it's a lot of food. So what I'm thinking is another cooler, 3 components, and another 3. That should do it. I think we will start have power issues at that point. So that was 3, that was 6. We had up to 10 components. So we'll see if we can get a possibly. Well, I'd like to put a windmill down. Oh, I'm going a bit scatterbrained right now. 2 components. That was, yeah, that should work. And so make sure that this isn't under a mountain. Yeah, does it say roofed at all? Because that was an issue we had in season 1. I put things right up against the wall, which caused us a few issues with the maximum wind capability. So I will just pull it out by a little bit. Let's see, if we wanted to fit another solar panel, because solar panels can fit neatly under a wind turbine, do we have the space to put another one? By the looks of it, yes. So I'm going to place that down. I will double check as well, easily. So there is one gap, but I'd rather take the one gap and have the space than not use the one gap and then run the risk of losing. Phew, well, that's something. We'll keep things moving along. It is placed down there. I will probably force someone to haul it in. What are you doing? Why? You're hauling wood. Well, yeah, I'm not going to complain actually. Bertha, you're cloud watching inside. I'm guessing there's no roof there. Can we find out? Unroofed in that area. Needs to be roofed eventually. But yeah, you can stop cloud watching technically. I'm going to call it technically indoors, but grab the components and we're going to see if we can build the 2 coolers and the turbine, and hope that the caravan gets here in a reasonable number of time. It did say a few days, but to be honest, I think it's only been a day. Okay, fair enough. It looks like we are probably going to lose all the meat today. It is refrigerated. How about that? That's really nice to see. Refrigerated? How? Fresh, not refrigerated. Okay, I am misreading this. Blah blah blah. Okay, but Jabber, you're gonna consume some more potatoes because no one is cooking because there's no wood. It's reserved by Bertha. Well, Bertha can not do it, and Jabber, you can build it because I trust you. Bertha, not so much. Sorry, Bertha. Ah, there we are. The villagers have finally come. Jump location. Other side of the map. We'll be able to sell a lot of the food off. Gives us the space again, and we'll work from there. Oh, there's a lot of steel kicking around. More than 1,000 units, and interesting path to walk through. Okay. Let's grab, who was it? Was it Jabber who was the best talker? I cannot recall. I always forget. Social 3, 5, and 7. So it was Jabber. Yeah, I was right. You are sleeping. What's your sleep needs? Your rest is fine. I could grab you and get you to talk to the traders now, which I think is what I would do. So go and talk to the traders. We need this desperately. Okay, so first of all, we're going to sell off the meat because the meat was probably going to rot a lot faster than we can do anything with it. We don't want any... Do we want any dogs? We do have the Megatheriums. I still want to keep them around. Now, one of them is pregnant from memory. I'll have to double check the stats because I don't see a P here. Don't know if you would see the P here. And now, corn. Let's see if we can just sell all of that. How's that? We've got 73. That's not much. Darn it. A bit more there. A bit more. Even selling 8,800 units of corn. They're making a profit. They have to be. I'm guessing this is heavily damaged corn because we got a lot of duplicates here. Just sell this a few more times. How are we going? So we're not going to get the 600 back, I don't think. Okay. Now we have a lot of cloth. Can we sell? What's the most expensive cloth? This one. Okay, we'll show you that. It's 425 now. Wonder what else can we sell? We've got a lot of Megatherium wool. Of course, because we can get it off of them. It is only $1 a piece. I think it may be worth selling it. Okay, so we are now officially going to make a profit. So $88. I think we can sell a bit more. What else is worth a bit? Let's see. Husky fur, monkey hide. Sell some of these. Because we also need the space as well. Human leather, we are definitely selling. I think it was a bad idea to strip them at the start, but I regret nothing. Plasteel, smoked leads. Well, we're keeping the smoked leads. Hops. That's interesting. Did I make a hops field? Part of me thinks yes. The other part of me thinks no. I don't think I did. Oops. Oh well. Now, I think it would be nice just to get some quick wood. I think we can do that. Just buy all their wood for the time being. And just sell the clothes that we have lying around, because we can always make more with what we have left over. Let's see. Yep, we're still making a profit. That's good to see. What else can we sell? The chook. Yeah, it's not really worth anything. The trader is not willing to trade these items. Yeah, that actually makes sense, because these are artillery shells. It's fine, but I'm surprised he won't take the the troubleware. Do we sell the gold? Let's see if this item, the price is normal. Yeah, I'm going to scroll up. Just double check with the food, because it is a lot of food we are selling. What's the price? Yeah, very, very cheap. So this is probably a bad idea for some of it. Maybe I should just not do the 800 or something corn. Yeah, very, very cheap. Okay, well, oh, another thing. All the components. We need all the components. So there we go. We have bought 10 components from them. We are not making a profit, so we need to sell a little bit more. So many decisions. What could we sell? What could we do? Marble. I think we could sell at least a little bit of marble. How about 300 units? Can I sell you some? Wait, it's going the wrong way. I need to do negative numbers. Try it again. Do 250, because I don't want to spend all 300. Does give us a little bit of profit from all that selling. And space. That's the other thing we need to consider. The space of it. Double checking, and yep, we did sell the meat. Not all the bird meat. Well, we'll sell the bird meat. Yep, so we've definitely made a profit this time. I guess there's no harm in... See, how expensive is it? Very cheap for fine meals. Well, let's buy all their fine meals just for the sake of it. We don't need to. What am I doing? Don't buy things you don't need. What about pigs? We could buy a pig or two. What are their capabilities? Their capabilities is... A pig has capabilities? Interesting. Raised for meat and leather. Okay, so it doesn't give us anything else. What about a rooster, Labrador, dromedary? Dromedary is camel, which provides milk and wool, I believe. Let's double check the numbers here. Weeks without water. It doesn't say, just from these numbers. Now, I think we're going to be fine. We're just going to leave it like that. It's a lot sold. Jabir, what are you doing now? You're digging marble. How about just haul the silver in? I'd rather not to lose the silver. And there we are, 10 components. 10 components at a cost of nearly $600 and a lot of food. Which, that said, we still have a lot of space as well. Interesting. We haven't got any wood for this yet, of course. Well, that was certainly an interesting episode because we have hit, of course, past the 30-minute mark now. I'm very sure of that, even with the time lapses from what I've calculated. But if you've enjoyed this episode, despite it being a little slow, that sort of surprises me because this was a very boring episode. A lot of watching, a lot of waiting. Anyhow, far from the point. If you've enjoyed it, feel free to put a comment or even press the like button. Anything helps support this channel and keeps it moving forward on. As I've said in the past, and will say in the future, I'll see you around sometime.